Hi, good Friday morning, everybody. Welcome to the AA Auto
Filled.
Trader. I've got a couple of trades on right now, so things are coming hot out of the box right away. Friday morning, we're off and running. Good morning. We've got the
Order filled.
AI Auto Trader here in full speed ahead. We've got this is the NQ30 range, running the haymaker strategy here. We're cranking. We've got this one. This is the Signal A. And we're up a nice nugget right here. We're gonna get some accounts going today too. We've got a lot of action here. We're gonna get some accounts
Order
going
filled.
today too. We've got a lot of action here. We're gonna get some accounts
Order
going
filled.
today too. We've got a lot of action here.
Order filled.
We've got a lot of action here.
Order filled.
We've got a lot of action here.
Order filled.
We've got a lot of action here. Hey, Dr. Jeff, can you hear me okay? I just heard an echo there on that. Hey, Dr. Jeff, can you hear me okay? I just heard an echo there. Okay, good. I think got that settled down. I had it running over there on the other screen, so sorry about that. We're up and rolling now. All right, good. So in this nice little trade right here, this is the NQ30 range, and we've got a Signal A here popping off. It's the number one on my leaderboard this morning too. Looks like we had a couple of good trades in gold this morning as well. We're up on the Signal B about 617 for the drone, and 617 for the bot, and about 4 for the drone. All right, good. All right, Rory Powers, we're in the saddle here. Good. We started with a great trade already out of the gate. This one's up 800. What a great trade to start with, huh? Strategy's up 1200 right now.
Order filled.
Going to be bumping up against this pivot right here. Let's see what happens on this pivot. Oh boy, blew right through it. Oh baby, let's go. The NQ
Order
is
filled.
rolling today, guys.
Order submitted.
Dr. Jeff, I still have your strategy here. I think I have it
Order
going
filled.
on. It's Miller time, I think. I'll have to take a quick look at that.
Order
Okay,
submitted.
we got some serious order flow going on here.
Order filled.
Okay, $1,200 bill on that strategy. What a great one. Got quite the leaderboard going on this morning already. Ben, if you're out there, Ben is also NQ Ninja in our Discord. Ben's been doing an awesome job trading, making some serious cash. He's inspired me to create these 1 minutes.
Order filled.
So we have a couple of 1 minute strategies that I'm working on testing over here. Looks like one of them's doing pretty well this morning.
Order submitted.
The other two that I created look like they're down here. They're still positive, so
submitted.
good sign.
Order
Boom,
submitted.
baby. All right, we're gonna jump in again right now. So this is game time. Let me get this one going really quick here as I'm stuttering through this thing. We're gonna trade that same one. Why would we not?
Order
let's
filled.
just do this old trick the way you guys would do it on
Order
your end. I'm going to
filled.
right click, edit the strategy. We're going to go ahead and put it on this trade copier. We're going to give number 875 the lead dog here. So we'll go ahead and put this one in this one right here for the account. Let me move that around for you. Okay, so we're going to put this strategy on our account here. I'm so late on this one. All right, let's go right here. Number 75.
Order submitted.
So now when 875 takes a trade, it's going to copy it to 76, 77, 78, 79. So we'll do five trades together. We want to edit this a little bit because we don't need that many ticks, and we're going to do 10 contracts. So we're gonna change the game a little bit. We've got to free this up. We need $3,100 in these accounts. And you can take a $2,500 loss, but we're going to say $2,600 because we want to really go in the hole. And here we only need 62 ticks. And to make this make sense, we'll go 30. So if I go 30 here on this profit window, that means that's too many. No, 30 is good. 30 will go back to break even if it goes backwards on us almost. Let's change that though to like 20, 15. Okay. All right, so that's the setup we'll use. If we can catch a green cross here, we'll be back in this one with a few strategies. All right, Toby is back. Toby, boy, Toby. The crystal ball that you've got, everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know what the crystal ball says today.
Order filled.
Toby, I know that this is funny. If you get a chance, read Discord. Left some good messages. Other people are like, "Hey, Toby, how about what do you think? You know, you're the oracle now. Lucky Toby, the oracle. Toby, which strategy would you pick today for the AI Auto Challenge? Love to hear it. Dr. Jeff, are you going to stick with your, I guess, what do we call that? You called it the conservative? Let me see what it was called. Come on, Toby. Yeah, you picked the, Dr. Wild picked the haymaker, and you added the 15 restriction filter. Wow, look at that move on the NQ. Woo.
Order submitted.
Trying to go back and flirt with those all-time highs. Oh, Ben, way to go, man. Almost 10 grand in 8 minutes. Wow, what a run. Good for you. Good for you. I was slipping up here trying to get this thing going and missed some great trades. Oh my goodness. What great trades here. Oh, man. Look at that entry. Beautiful. Beautiful move. Woo. I think we're in another one. Okay. Me too, Dr. Jeff. Toby, come on. Don't get all quiet on us now. We all want to make money too.
Order submitted.
Yeah, so just taking a look at this entry real quick here and kind of measure it and see what we've got. So we always enter at the top of the candle of the cross. I'm just going to take a look at kind of how much heat we took on that trade. 24 ticks. Okay. Yeah, no, Dr. Jeff, it's a more conservative, smarter play. You just don't get as many trades. So I like to trade. That's my problem. So I like to trade. I'm not patient. And if you're patient, those are the ones to play. I like action, so I have a hard time with those. and we can see on this chart how many trades you'd get a day, which is really cool. If we kind of back this out, these are all the green, all the crosses that would have, all the entries that we would have
Order
had
filled.
with just the 50. So with the 50, we've got all these entries. And just on this screen, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well this is way early in the morning. Let me go since like 8:30. See how many entries we've had it since 8:30. So we've had 1. This is a loser. 2. Here, let's see. Why didn't we get the cross here? Got the cross here. I'm sure there was a
Order
cross here
filled.
painted at one point, but it's and here. Okay, there they are. Boom, boom. Those are the ones in the alignment for this trade. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once we go through and put those filters on, Dr. Jeff, that you're talking about, the 15 and the 50, we get a lot less trades. So we get 1, 2 instead of 6. So that's it kept you out of some losers, and that's the goal, I guess, with the conservative.
Order submitted.
Way to go, Ben. Woo! Got some big money from both of them. Rue, 8,900 in gold. Man, you guys are slaying it out there. Let's take a look at what gold looks like too in a minute. So the
Order
NQ's
filled.
on an upswing. We've got a heck of a line drawn here. If we take a look and add a line to the chart, we are cruising. Kind of gives a sense of where price might retrace to. So we can kind of now do this. And if I was a guessing man, I would say we're going to retrace quite a bit, but who knows? That's what the
Order
angle
submitted.
says that we might do here today. Stephen, the conservative haymaker is, I'll show you right here real quick, is adding the, we call it the,
Order
the
submitted.
15 signal. So let me show you.
Order filled.
We'll create one, new with the template, the haymaker template, so you can kind of see what the difference would be. So we're going to load that template, the haymaker. And a more conservative approach for a haymaker would be to add another filter. We have all these filters that you can add. Right now we just have the 50 filter, just says it's red and green, and then these 2 filters right down here that try to prevent us from trading into volume zones. But what they're talking about there is a more conservative approach for a haymaker would be to not take a trade unless the 15 is also going in your direction. So if you're going to take a short trade, that the 15 has to be red. If you're going to take a long trade, that the 15 has to be green. So it kind of keeps you out of a few more trades. That's the conservative approach. So kind of looking at the leaderboard today, we've got the wow, this is interesting. So I've done some trials on these little trying to just do some trails, and it looks like maybe they've have to take a look at these here. Looks like they're still in a trade. They're probably they didn't have a stop. I put them in last night. Let's see.
Order submitted.
Yeah. Looks like they had a ran away.
Order filled. Order filled.
Sergio just jumped on this machine before the live. I'm wondering if those were flat, maybe before he
Order filled.
grabbed the code. Okay. Yeah, that's a good question, Ben. What bot were you running? It says that you made 2,300 from a bot. Which bot was that? I'm guessing NQ30 range, but that's just a guess.
Order submitted.
Kim, good morning. Oh, Signal A. Oh, you changed it to 935. That's probably smart. 930, you get a lot of whiplash. Change the stop to 80 ticks. Okay. Hey, thanks for sharing that, Ben. Appreciate you being, part of the community and sharing your information. I know it's hard on Discord too, and people are saying, hey, share what you got if you're making so much money. So thanks for sharing. Appreciate you. Oh,
Order
boy.
submitted.
Look at these runaways. Sometimes you just want to get in trade so bad here.
Order
Oh,
filled.
wow, look at the runaway. Looks like Signal B might be one coming up here today. Changed some of my thinking a little bit away from, the big home runs, kind of like Ben did there. He's mentioned, back it down to 80 ticks. I mentioned that, these $50,000 accounts, to get them passed, you only need, well, not only, you need $3,100 in your account to pass them. And to do that, that's really 10 contracts at 62 ticks. So Rue's helped me. Rue, thank you very much. Rue helped me size up, and when you size up, you don't need as many ticks. So, before we were constantly going for like 200 or whatever ticks to try to be profitable for the day with the strategies, working with the risk to reward. But now, really just trying to focus on what it takes to pass a $50,000 account, because really that's what it takes to get paid anymore. So, trying some strategies now. I just developed them a couple of days ago to try to really just focus on a $50,000 account, and that's the goal. Not really making the most money for the day. It's really to be the most consistent with a $50,000 account. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, no, Ben, we're working on it. I've got a 1 minute right here. It's number 3 on the board today. Actually, these two shouldn't even really be here. They had a runaway contract on me. It's really number 2 on the board today. This is a 1 minute entry. I'll show you on the chart. We'll do a new chart here, and I'll kind of show you it. Don't do that. Here we go.
Order submitted.
Okay, it just entered a trade too. Entered short. So this is the 1 minute. NQ 1 minute. Let's see here.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Wow. Yeah, so the 1 minute right at 9:30 would have taken a short. Instead, you got the long on it with the 30 range. That's the difference. But this one took the long way back here at 9 o'clock. It took that long entry way back here and it rode it all the way up. It rode through all that noise and made its first target right up here. So it's, you know, it was in that one trade for a long time, from like 9 o'clock all the way till 9:35. Wow. So yeah, we've got three 1 minutes running that we'll
Order submitted.
see if we can get one of them to be profitable for us. Okay, what do you, let's see, almost 10 o'clock. Anybody want to pick a horse to trade today? Toby, you still out there? You picking anything? You got all quiet on us, Toby. Let's go back through here. Oh, 30 range. Okay, he picked it. Sorry, there was a lot of chat there. I missed it. NQ 30 range signal B bot. That's Toby's horse. NQ. Okay.
Order filled.
Toby trend indicator. That's funny. Toby, you're now the oracle. Lucky Toby. Okay, the NQ slowed down just a minute here. With the line that I put on there, it shows that we could have a pretty good pullback here, but who knows? Got a Russell trade down here we can take a quick look at. The Russell.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Like we missed that 1 minute.
Order filled.
Okay, it's an aggressive one. It saw this big move. I can kind of look right here and see if we caught it on any of the other strategies by anything moving up or down here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order
Okay, we
filled.
entered
Order
this trade
filled.
here. Trying to go long.
Order
Ooh,
filled.
that was a nice little push. Okay, so we got 5 accounts here rolling. Get it set up on the right data series. So we caught this long entry here automatically. And we're in this trade. Jeez. I
Order
forgot to trade it, set it to 10 contracts again. I forgot. Left it at 1 contract again.
Order submitted.
Rue, I need you to be my trading coach.
Order filled. Order filled.
Maybe we'll miss this trade and I'll be able to set it up again differently. Oh boy. Great one to lose on, hopefully. Okay, so I've got the PA signal set to where it should be showing the right crosses now on this particular data series. Okay, good one to lose.
Order filled.
Okay, we got action. It's 10 o'clock.
Order filled.
Big
Order
time
filled.
action coming. And we're probably going to fill this gap here to this blue line. Oh, shit. There we go. Probably fill that gap that we talked about earlier. Sure enough.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
Something in that range. It might test 18,003 down here. Might even get to 290 based on the line, the trend line. Yeah, Ben, those 25,000s are easier to hit. You're right. That might be the way to go. I think that's a smart strategy you're doing there. They're the cheapest. They're the easiest to meet the goal.
Order
and
submitted.
you know, you really get just as much money at the end of the day, just about, because it goes so much quicker.
Order filled.
Yeah, so we filled this void. It's calling 290. We'll see if it breaks 290 too far. I doubt it. It could go a little lower, but with that trend line kind of trying
Order filled.
trying to use these other bottoms as our line. Looks us maybe go 280, about the lowest that we'll probably go before we run up again to the upside. Great long play at some point here.
Order filled.
Okay, good time to switch up my my strategy to 10 contracts.
Order submitted.
So the one that I'm trading on the
Order
prop account,
submitted.
I wanna make sure and add 10 contracts to it. I only had one contract. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna delete that one that's having that quick message there. It's I've got one that I set up that's trying to trail really super close, so it's the stop's getting tripped up. Where is it? And next time it pops up, I'll delete that strategy.
Order submitted.
Yeah, I know, Ben. Yeah, you times any of these times 10, and it's
Order
it's
filled.
significant amounts of money. But you know it as well as I do. I lost tons of accounts. So I'll call them easy come, easy go. You can't get attached to them emotionally, or else it'll wear you out. So that's kind of what I've learned with trading prop accounts is don't take it personal when you lose them, because it'll just frustrate and there's no benefit. They make the rules,
Order filled.
tilted in their favor so that they can stay in business. So we all know that they can't be giving away money that they're not getting. Whoa, each up 20,000 plus? Wow, congratulations. Nice job. What a story you got there, Ben. Quite the story. Ben, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? A better question might be, how long have you been trading? That's probably the better question for you.
Or
47. Okay,
Order
cool. About
submitted.
my age. I'm 50. How long have you been trading? I've been trading these futures
Order
for about
submitted.
a year and a few months now. Wow. Okay.
Order
This ain't your
filled.
first rodeo. Rue, how old are you? Rue's in India. Looks like we're getting ready for a long trade here at some point. 42. Okay, we're all right around the same age.
Order submitted.
Here we go.
Order filled.
Wow, what a
Order
line,
submitted.
huh? Jeez, what a great line. Huh. Amazing how that works.
Order order submitted.
Good
Order
advice, Ben.
filled.
Toby's 47. That's funny. We're all right in the same boat. Rory, are you still listening, Rory? Put yours in there. I think Rory said he's 53. He might be the senior to all of us. Yep, I knew it. Okay, well, actually, we're gonna get a short trade here. This is not ideal short, I don't think.
Order failed. Order failed.
Who knows though? Looks like it'll come to this
Or-
line and
order-
probably be done. We're gonna take the trade though.
Order failed. Order failed. Order failed. Order failed. Order failed.
Wow, Ben's on $1 million mission.
Order failed. Order
Ben, we can learn a
failed.
lot from you. I didn't realize you've been trading that futures for 12 years. Wow, that's significant. We could learn a lot from your experience for sure. 54, Rory's 54. One up me, not 53, he's 54.
Order submitted.
That's good advice. Daily minimum goal is 4,000. 4,000 a day, 250 trading days is $1 million. Woo, let's go, Ben. Kim, have you grown up yet? How old are
Order
you?
failed.
No, hey, keep pushing. Like, I'm more, I'm just younger than you are when it comes to the future, so I'm willing to learn. We started out with 1 minute, and that's why I'm kind of, a little bit leery. We started with 1 minute long ago, a year and a half ago when we first launched it. Actually, it hasn't been a year and a half. It's only really around April 1st of last year is when we launched this software. And obviously, we've been doing a lot of things since, but we really launched it with Unirenko bars and, really didn't even trade minutes yet. But a client, kind of like you, said, hey, the 1 minute is amazing. How come you guys aren't trading 1 minutes? And we started doing testing on them, and we're like, wow. But, ran into a couple of buzzsaws here and there. So,
Order
been trying to
failed.
find, the secret profit window and just been moving around since and haven't went back to the 1 minute. So I will. We've got a few set up and we'll keep looking into it. Dr. Jeff, 22 years. How about that? That's some commitment right there. Okay, a lot of experience here. Kim might beat us all the way it sounds.
Order failed.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't think I've been trading 20 years yet, even stocks. I didn't really have money to trade until I was probably 35. So that's 35, 45, about 15 years probably. Okay, so we broke the trend line. "19 years, Toby." Rory told me that he thought you were a seasoned trader. We knew it. We called it. You gave away all your secrets when you got 5 for 5 correct. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard. I haven't looked at it in a little while. Okay, so this is the new entry right here. Looks like it's fighting for number 1 spot today. This is the one of the strategies that we're working on, trying to get another entry signal. Sergio's working behind the scenes, trying to pull together different indicators to give us a more solid entry. He's calling it the prime time entry because he's looking at a lot of different time frames to pull that off. This looks like it's in a pretty good trade right now. Might break out the Unarenko bars at some point again. They give you such a clean looking chart. It's hard not to trade them. Wow, 30 range and some big ones here. Wow, that's a big trade here. Caught this one, caught that short. I don't know why I didn't get that one with my prop account. Guess I wasn't back in that time or something, but we should have got that trade right there. Could have been the big winner for us. The one that got away right there.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, thanks for the advice there, Ben. Yeah, this new entry has oscillator in it. So I'm going to write that down, the MACD. Nice. Hey, thanks for sharing so much information, Ben.
Order
That's really
filled.
cool of you. Really
Order
appreciate
submitted.
people like you who aren't holding back, being helpful. That's awesome. I'll write that one down, the 310.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted.
And the 226.
Order filled. Order filled.
5. Great, thank you. Okay, so we just got a bunch of orders. Why did we do that? Oh, what happened?
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Long entry. Long
Order
entry.
submitted.
Gotta fix something here. Long entry. What? Did I accidentally select a reverse trade, maybe?
Order filled.
What is going on? No.
Order filled.
Yeah, not sure why that one took a long entry, and I missed that short entry earlier. I don't have reverse trade on. The green, it definitely wasn't. Just gonna look at this over here for a split second. Long entry, there's no way that was green, so there's no way it should have taken that trade.
Order submitted.
Oh, this doesn't have that in there. Oh boy, I see what it is. This strategy that I pulled up as a template didn't have the 50 in there. I don't know. Well, that's a real bummer. I had a strategy that I didn't have the 50 filter in, and it took the trade because it didn't need it. That's surprising. I thought I grabbed the drone. Better check them all. 8:30 to 12.
Order filled.
Damn.
Order submitted. Order filled.
All right, we'll go number 880. God damn it. All right, that's interesting. We're back in with the so number 880. I want to transfer that if it does
Order
to these
submitted.
5. Somehow I didn't have the 50 filter on. I don't know.
Order filled.
So it took that trade right into the 50.
Order submitted.
Great short right there.
Order filled.
Had the 50 and the 15 confirmation to go short. Now 250 is a tough number right here. That'll be a tough number to get too far below. What I've noticed a lot of times is they will trade below the 250. It'll probably get to like 245, but then it always seems to pull back up to the 250. You know, the 50, whatever, 150, 350. Boom, pulled right back up. Uh-oh, this one might be a goner. This one might be a goner. It's trying. The market is
Order
pushing
filled.
lower. Hardcore. Order flow is heavy. Yesterday I was seeing almost 8,000-9,000 contracts being traded a minute.
Order filled.
This RTY looks like it's going to run away with it. Okay, 101. This darn thing.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, getting this thing situated here. Had another one that had
Order
run away
filled.
on me. I did some strategies without targets, trying to see if we could just get one to trail, and looks like they ran away on me. delete them. Not a good idea. Doesn't work. Okay, the test strategy is number 1 here. Like the 30 range is slowing down a little bit here. We still at 1,200 bucks, but it hasn't taken a trade in a little while. The NQ Ninja. Good advice, Ben. You can't do 5 minutes in futures, huh? You'll get destroyed. I love that advice. Thank you.
Order submitted.
So this one we're working on. We don't have a projected stop on this one, but we will. We're just using the framework of a strategy template, and Sergio's working behind the scenes to grab some indicators that make sense to get in with this entry here, and then we'll project the stop like we have here eventually. If you guys could give me a gauge of which one's your number 1 strategy out there that you're running on your machines today. Looks like just kind of out of the box settings.
Order submitted.
I call them client settings. Is looks like I've probably got the GC signal B would probably be my number 1. RTY NQ 2-minute signal A bot is doing pretty good too. Toby's pulling for the NQ 30 range, signal B bot. I just saw it.
Order filled. Order filled.
Thought I just saw it.
Order filled.
The signal A's are all up here. Where is signal B? Let's see. Don't see it. I thought I saw it a split second ago. There it is. Okay, that's why I keep seeing it. It's in a trade. Oh no, that's YM.
Order filled.
There it is. Okay. Down 165. 30 range signal B bot is down 165. Okay. Another runaway. Okay, we just took this trade here, trying to go
Order
short.
filled. Order filled. Order filled.
And we're in 10 contracts.
Order filled.
Big trade here. Just below this
Order
pivot down
filled.
here. So we just sealed in behind it.
Order filled.
All right, so we took 1,500 quick dollars. Way to go, guys! Awesome. All right, that was a good trade.
Order filled. Order filled. Order
May have made it
filled.
to our goal there. Yep. But, you know, that's better to be safe than sorry, especially going into that
Order
pivot.
filled.
Okay, good trade. Had the other one up here too. Didn't get in that trade, but boy, that was a juicy one too. We could have had big money here today. We got in a little one here.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, bye guys. Have a great one. Good luck trading. Awesome. Great, this is fun. Really fun stuff. Got a good piece of software here, the AI Auto Trader. Oh, hey, Rory's going to be doing a presentation this afternoon. You know, Rory's really knowledgeable about this software more than I am. He's been doing it a lot longer than I have, so he's going to give a presentation at 1 o'clock this afternoon if anybody wants to join that. Rory, if you're out there, maybe you can put the link in the chat here for us at some point. Hey Dan, welcome back. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit hard to say. Obviously, if none of your strategies have triggered, it sounds like a data communication type of issue. You know, you're welcome to get on
Order
Charles's
submitted.
calendar. Let me show you the quick way to do that if you're not familiar with it. And, you know, are you in Discord, Dan? Here's our Discord server.
Order
Inside of
filled.
here, under problems and solutions, Dan, I pinned his calendar link. So you just go into our server, the AI Auto Trader server, under problems and solutions. If you click the pin icon up here, you'll see his calendar. So you're welcome to get into his calendar. There's the NQ Ninja. There's Ben. $9,200 today. Way to go, Ben. Ben slaying it. Good, we all can learn a lot from Ben. He's been trading a long time. A lot of you guys have too. I might be the new kid on the block here. Okay, looks like we made that trade on our new entry signal as well. That's up $2,000 today. Woo! Good run. Sergio Luque Rodriguez. This is his specialty right here. Yeah, okay. Well, Dan, the thing that's just kind of leaning in on, it sounds like a data communication. I mean, obviously, if nobody, you know, none of them took a trade, it's sounding like data communication. The only things that I'm not a very good troubleshooter, but the only things that I can think of is, you know, down here on my screen, yeah, you can see my mouse. This should be green. And then when you enable your strategies in the strategies tab here, They should turn green as well. So maybe you can tell me if these are green, the text turns green, and your indicator status light down here is green.
Order submitted.
Those would be the two triggered several trades yesterday. Ah, that's interesting. It would be helpful to get back on Charles's calendar. Maybe he can find something there that I'm not familiar with. The first thing I do if I don't get a trade is like, disable and re-enable, shut down, disable everything, shut it down, go into communication, disconnect and reconnect. Maybe give that a try if you don't want to get on his calendar right away. Okay, Rue. Looks like you're just a tad newer than me. Boy, you're slaying it too, Rue. That's awesome. Way to come out of the gate swinging, 5 months. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out all the different futures action, and I mean, I only know a part of it now. But yeah, with the contracts and the sizes and really how much they cost too to trade, that was always a mystery. But how much per contract? Like the NQ is $5 a tick. The ES is $12.50 a tick. That makes it a challenge to kind of keep up with different prices for the contracts. Yeah, Dan, I'd leave them on too. So, I mean, this is the R&D machine, so this thing's up and down all the time. Like Sergio jumped on this morning before our, we have a meeting at 8:30, a team meeting every morning. He jumped on about just 9:15 and grabbed some code and then took it away, so we shut down, restarted. But typically, I try to leave them enabled all week, and then I can see over here in the realized column which ones are making the most money. It makes it really easy to keep up with. Sort of my best practices is on Fridays, at like 4 when the market's closed, I'll shut everything down. I'll even reboot my computer because of the updates from Microsoft or whatever. So that's been like the best practice for me is trying to do it once a weekend.
Order submitted.
I have a VPS too. We have a VPS too. I'll try to open it over here. Sergio tries to keep up with it, so I'll see if it's up and running and what strategies are doing well. We'll see if we can catch another trade here. We caught one good one. Okay, we'll go check out the server. Let's see. All right, NQ pushed up to 18,350 this morning, and on a nice pullback now. Consistent dribble. And we're gonna take one more run lower. It looks like. I can hear my fan on my computer cranking up. Volume is increasing. I love it. My computer's like a car over here, and the fan, as the volume increases, the fan motor gets louder. It's pretty easy to see when volume's increasing. Had one little push there, but then it backed off.
Order submitted.
Okay, I'll bring over the VPS. We'll take a quick peek behind the curtain here of what that looks like. So we have a VPS. This is our VPS. It's the brand is Contobo,
Order
CONTOBO.
submitted.
It's a German company.
Order submitted.
Charles is on it now too. We haven't had great luck, but you know we're paying $35 a month for 16 gig of RAM, and I think it's 4 CPUs. So it's not a bad structure of a machine, of a computer. But we've had a couple of hiccups, you know, just like everything else. It's another computer, so we've had, you know, areas where we've had to reboot it or whatever. You just kind of like what Dan was saying, you know, we've had to restart communication here and there. You know, I think it's probably similar to a regular laptop or whatever. But this is the shakeout for the strategies there. So we're running overnights. We've got strategies created now. This is our VPS. So we're doing, you know, a lot of strategies out here trying to find, you know, the golden nuggets. And so we've got them running overnight. And it looks like, boy, this retirement plan last night slated. It's up almost 25. It's up $2,500. Signal B bot overnight. Looks like today this RTY Signal A drone is lead dog, followed by this this new entry signal that we're working on.
Order filled.
Like the Haymaker overnight did pretty good. This is kind of the leaderboard of our VPS. Again, it's the same, you know, same software, everything identical that a client would get here, except we've added you know, a whole bunch of test strategies to really see what we're dealing with overnight, see if there's any windows of opportunity that we're missing, and you can see there are a few opportunities there. So I wanted to let it run about 3 weeks with the overnights before we start sharing, you know, opportunity windows, just to prove that they're legitimate and that the data does support it. So again, we see a flash in the pan, you know, last night with this retirement plan, but we'll check out the data through this trade performance to make sure that it's, you know, has some legs under it, that it's somewhat consistent. So today is Friday. We do our strategy optimization today, 3 o'clock. That server is one machine that we use the data from, that we do the averages of the profits of the strategies and share them back with you in the Discord. Okay, so we got a little bit here before we get another trade from this strategy, because we need the, well, I say that we get the green line now, but we've got to get this, unfortunately, got to get this yellow line to go all the way back down and back up while it's green. So we may not get this trade, but what might happen is it might trace up pretty good going up, but then if it comes back down, maybe the line will be red and we can get in another short trade here. Yeah, Rue spelled it exactly right. CONTABO. Okay, you like it, Rue. You know it.
Order filled.
No,
Order submitted.
so Dan, there's a couple of things there that I can think about when you say it like that. Every Friday we try to optimize our strategies. I don't want to make it where we're changing stuff so often that it's hard to keep up with. So last week we didn't make any changes on Friday. That way you didn't have to upload anything or do anything. This week though, and we really go by performance. So I haven't really looked at the performance well yet today. I need to get off this today, and then we'll meet at 3. But between now and 3, I'll do some more analysis. So yeah, we'll put it out in Discord what we suggest for optimizations, and then we put it on the spreadsheet. Let me if you're new to us, let me kind of bring this over and just kind of walk through what I'm talking about here. So in this channel here called Software Updates Only, we'll put in here, the note. We keep this channel. You can't clients can't enter any information in. This is kind of our own personal channel. That way we keep up with this and nobody can kind of change it. But we put what the top 5 results were every week. That way you can kind of look back and see the performance of the ones that maybe you want to trade over the the long haul there. And then we'll put down in the bottom here, like 2 weeks ago, strategy changes. So we modified the haymaker.
Order filled.
We modified these whatever strategies a couple weeks ago. And what we do is we change them, and we have this spreadsheet right here that I just clicked on. This has all the settings. So I said that one of those was the haymaker that changed. Let's open the haymaker and I'll show you how we signify what a change is.
Order filled.
So on April 26th, we made these changes. Anything that's yellow. So those were all the changes from the 26th.
Order submitted.
So you can always look at the revision date, and then anything that we change, we'll change it to yellow.
Order filled.
We'll change it to yellow. So we got a short trade right there.
Order filled.
Let's go ahead and watch it. Okay, so
Order filled.
we're going to watch right down here. We're at
Order
52,
submitted.
52,000. We need to get to 53.
Order filled. Order filled.
And then we can shut it off.
Order filled. Order
so we're
filled.
at 52.6.
Order filled. Order filled.
So we closed on profit. Way to go. We've still got a trade open. Let's see here, flatten everything.
Order filled.
Ooh, got a nickel to get. Awesome. All right, so we got 5 there passed. We got to get a nickel. Got to get $5 on this one. But we ended up with 5 of them. Way to go! Awesome.
Order filled.
Woo-wee! That was fun. Had another good trade. Closed on profit right there. Scott, we only pay, but let me bring it over. We got nothing to hide, man. I love transparency and integrity. I was in the Army and come from a Catholic family, and I know that this industry doesn't necessarily have a lot of that, but I don't care. I'm willing to show my cards. I want everybody to be successful. I want to be successful. I want you guys to be successful. These are the top 5 strategies last week right here. Black Gold's been on a real tear. I've never traded the CL. Don't think I still will, even though it's coming in number 1. So it made 2,200 last week. The week before it made 1150, and then I think it even was in the top. Didn't make the top 3 weeks ago, but I'm sure it was close because the CL is up there. So anyway, this is our Discord. This is where we keep track of the strategies every week, every single week on Fridays. We grab about
Order
4 or 5
submitted.
computers and we put I write them down on my paper. Sergio, what do you got on your machine? Sergio, what do you have on your other machine? Rory, what do you have? We have the VPS. Anyway, we use about 4 or 5 machines and then do an average of the strategy results and put them back out here in Discord. But I've got Dr. Jeff owns it right here. He's in Discord. Who else owns
Order
it? Kim
submitted.
owns it. Ben owns it. So anyway, we've got a lot of our own members who already own the software here with us today as well. But yeah, you can just see what I showed you there, or Rory's giving a presentation at 1 o'clock too. You're welcome to check
Order
that out,
submitted.
and he'll show you, more deeper results of what we get. But right here, you just saw this one take 2 trades and pass, 5 accounts. I know this one I got to get one. I gave 5 more bucks here, but
Order
basically had
filled.
5 accounts passed here on 2 trades. This trade and this trade. And really, this trade actually made it. We popped down to break even in our strategy, and it kind of took us out there. But it ended up running longer, and would have made the 3,000 on us. But Dan, this one's 10 contracts. So Rue taught me this about a week and a half ago. Rue was like, "Hey, how many? I'm trading 10 contracts." He was trading 10 contracts on gold, making thousands of dollars, and I was like, "What? Really?" So he told me I should size up, and sure enough, man, when I did, it's game changer. It's literally game changer. Now, we don't get a lot of trades. That's the part that, I have to get used to. I love trading, so I love being in the market, but to be more conservative, we've restricted the amount of trades that we get in, but
Order filled.
they're a better trade. Right here was one of them. I missed this one. This was these crosses is what we project on the chart when the entry is about to happen. So you can see right here where our markers are, where we took these contracts. And if you guys look really close, you can see how many contracts we bought. So we bought 4. So I'm trying to buy 10 total, right? But this is the disparity. This is always interesting. This is why we do the average, and I know that people get upset maybe, or whatever it's called. Can't quite understand it. I couldn't
Order
understand it
submitted.
for a long time either. But I really want to try to drive this thing home. I was trying to buy 10 contracts at the same price, but I didn't get them. You can see I only got 4 at 251.75,
Order submitted.
and I got 6 of them at 252, so a tick apart. Sometimes when I
Order
do
filled.
these, I get filled, 3 or 4 or 5
Order
ticks away
filled.
from each other, even when you're just trying to buy 10. So that's how we end up with different profit values at the end of a trading day.
Order filled.
Oh, shoot.
Order filled.
I gotta shut this off.
Order filled.
Ooh. Oh, I meant my profit target, so it shut it off for me. Okay, good. Whew. I forgot. We in our software we have it automated to when it hits its profit target for the day, it shuts itself off.
Order submitted.
Oh, sorry about that, Robert. Can't see it with that background. I know it's hard. Do have a
Order submitted.
this is the background we sell the software with, and this is the one that it's easiest to trade with. We've got an indicator here on this chart called a bias indicator, and the bias is what we paint the background with. So it's another indicator, another filter that you could use to only take trades that are, in alignment with the bias. So
filled.
this one would have been this red
Order
cross
filled.
right here. So you can filter
Order
out even more
filled.
trades by adding more filters. And the way you can really do this, you can reverse engineer this software any way you want. So right now on this cross, let's go in and manipulate where we want to take our entries and just kind of see how easy or flexible the software is. So to do that, I'm just going to double click on the cross. And this cross is our entry signal. So let's say that I want to use that bias signal, and I only want to use the up, up, or down, down. So now we can look and see how many crosses or entries we've got. This one stays, so we would have taken this entry. We would have taken this entry, but we would not have taken this one right here. We wouldn't have taken this entry here because the bias didn't align with it. So that's even one more filter that you could add to be even more conservative. And again, I like trading, so I don't do those, and I'm not conservative. I'm not a role model for conservativeness. I'm risky and aspire to be that.
Order submitted.
Rory Powers, though, on the other hand, is very conservative and rules-based. Or we have another professional trader on our team, David Kushner. Very strict, very rule-based. And he'll take maybe 1 or 2 trades a day. Sometimes he doesn't take any trades, and that's a victory to him. I mean, he's got a heck of a profit equity curve to show that it's effective.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay, we got a little bit of a runaway here. So we're going to go put some PAs to work now. Let's get these PA accounts working. Wow, look at that new entry signal. Woo, it's almost up to $3,000 a day. Wow. Holy moly.
Order submitted. Order filled.
2 minutes signal A bot. It's up to
Order
1,000.
submitted.
2 minutes are starting to climb the ladder here. Oh man, look at this leaderboard. Holy moly. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Everything making money today. Haymaker's at 518. Cash register's at 745. And the retirement plan's at 1,000. Wow, great day of trading. Beautiful.
Order filled. Order
so
filled.
if you're kind of new to the AA Auto Trader, kind of what we have is
order submitted.
Really like 6 or
filled.
7. We call them named strategies. So like the retirement plan, Haymaker, cash register, and really they go into each of them are kind of their own instrument or data series. So the retirement plan is an NQ 2-minute strategy. The Haymaker is a NQ 30 range strategy. The cash register is a ES 5-minute strategy. So we've kind of got, about 7 named strategies.
Order filled.
And looks like they're doing pretty good today.
Order filled.
All the named ones. Let's put a PA account on this right here. So this was successful for us. So we want to now utilize the same settings and go make a go put it on a PA account. Let it do its thing. So now the next short trade the next trade that aligns with all those filters, it will take the trade for us. No, these are all bots, Dan. It's all bot trades today. When I'm not doing live though, yeah, of course I'm a trader. I trade all day, so I don't just stick to one method.
Order filled.
This automated strategy, though, is makes trading a breeze. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. I mean, I gotta, move accounts, things like that, but there's no paying attention. I go back and have coffee, and I live in Miami Beach, so I've got the beach right out here, and Collins Avenue. I live right on Collins and Lincoln, and I got a beautiful balcony, and it's just
Order submitted.
it's the good life. So the auto trader works really awesome for this kind of setup. Don't have to be glued to the machine. Yeah, and it picks and chooses for you properly. When I trade, I'm always, looking at it, going backwards, going forwards, trying to use all kinds of indicators. This thing wraps it all up into one. Don't have to mess with it. And it's not right every time. Not right every time. But, it rolled up, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15,000 bucks in 2 trades. And I've been
Order
doing it on a regular
submitted.
basis too. It's not the first time.
Order
Yeah, I've got
submitted.
92, no, 95. I've flipped over 95 to PA. Now like I said, we didn't win them all. We had some losers today.
Order filled. Order submitted.
I was gonna shut down at 11, so really want to thank everybody for joining today. I was hoping that Rory would put that. Did he put it?
Order
Yes, he
filled.
did. Great, he did. Thank you, Rory. He put us a link to the webinar. We have a webinar at 1 o'clock where he'll show this software in depth. Some history of performance over the last month or so. What's doing really well lately. So he's got a great presentation at 1 o'clock. If you can join it, he put the link here in the chat. A couple up from where we're at now. So if you haven't joined that up yet, go ahead and get yourself in there and check that out if you can at 1 o'clock. All right, everybody, really appreciate you joining today. Let's do a recap. So the leaderboards filtered here with the those Apex accounts. Cool. Yeah, Dan, this is a beautiful place. So I grew up in Michigan and went to the Army. So then after high school or whatever, went to the Army military. I served 2 years in Germany, 2 years in Fort
Order
Bragg, North
filled.
Carolina, and just loved North Carolina compared to Michigan. Thank you. No, appreciate that. Loved every bit of it. Got very lucky. But after the Army, I went back to Michigan, went to college, and I was trudging through the snow and all that stuff. Got an electrical engineering degree. Worked in automotive for a while, but then the minute I could, like 15 years after that, I moved to North Carolina, which was great. The weather was much better, but still not good enough. I mean, it's still cold, snows once in a while, so the chance I had to move to Florida, I was out. No, thanks, man, or Dan, really appreciate it. Good. So really appreciate everybody joining the AI Auto Trader this morning, and hopefully we can make some money and have some fun. And if you haven't signed up for that webinar, go ahead and get yourself set up there, and hope to watch Rory today. Everybody have a great weekend, and good luck trading. Bye now.
Order submitted.